Trump's also been floating a new policy idea, finally. He says he wants to modify the 25th Amendment so you can remove the vice president.
Kamala supports states being able to take minor children and perform sex change operation, take them away from their parents.
It's a good thing they have a rock-solid relationship, because a lot of couples, this is the sort of thing that could result in tumult, you know?
Trump's claiming the debate is rigged against him. What's next? He'll say his hair is rigged too. Let's dive into the crazy world of Trump's debate prep, where facts are optional and reality is whatever he tweets it to be. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Alright folks, buckle up because this debate prep is getting weirder than Trump's hair routine. From stage lights to betting odds on tie colors, we're about to see just how much of a circus this political showdown really is. So Kamala Harris is gearing up for the big debate, and let me tell you, she's not messing around. Picture this, a full-on stage setup complete with TV lighting that'd make a Hollywood director jealous. It's like she's prepping for a Broadway show instead of a political face-off. Kimmel couldn't resist poking fun, asking if Harris was getting ready to debate or audition for Hamilton. I mean, who needs policy points when you've got jazz hands, right? But wait, it gets better. The betting world is having a field day with this debate. You won't believe what people are putting money on. Forget about who will win the argument. Folks are betting on the color of Trump's tie. Red's the favorite, with odds of 1/200 to win 100, because nothing says I'm presidential material like matching your tie to your face. Am I right? Now, let's talk about Grumpy Trumpy's latest tantrum. He's throwing a fit about boxes and lifts, claiming they won't be allowed for Harris during the debate. This coming from the guy who probably needs a stepladder to reach the top shelf of his own ego.
Kamala supports states being able to take minor children and perform sex change operation, take them away from their parents.
The 2020 election results changed our lives forever. It impacted our quality of life.
She has a new book coming out, a memoir, and just in case you think Melania doesn't care about you, well, think again.
It's like the pot calling the kettle orange. I mean black. But here's the kicker. Trump accusing others of cheating is richer than his imaginary billions. It's like he's looking in a mirror and describing his own reflection. Maybe he's just projecting his own habits onto others. After all, if anyone knows about bending the rules, it's our favorite orange turd. All this theatrical prep and Trump's pre-debate whining just goes to show that sometimes politics is more about putting on a show than actually solving problems. It's like we're gearing up for the political equivalent of Dancing with the Stars, rather than a serious debate about the future of our country. While we're on the topic of political spectacles, Trump's social media game is reaching new levels of absurdity. What kind of twisted logic connects birthday wishes, beer promotions, and baseless claims about Democrats? Brace yourselves for a Trump-style roller coaster of nonsense. Our favorite orange turd is at it again, folks. This time, he's turned Truth Social into his personal playground of randomness. Picture this. Trump wakes up one morning and decides to wish a happy birthday to someone named Mary. Sweet, right? But wait, there's more. In the same breath, he's hawking Hulk Hogan's beer, calling it real American beer, because nothing says presidential like pushing the Hulkster's brew, am I right? But Trump's social media antics don't stop there. He's now peddling a story so wild, it makes his hair look tame. According to Donnie Diapers, Democrats are out there randomly chopping off your children's private parts. Yeah, you heard that right.
Believing anyone, even the hardcore Trump fans, even believe them. Trump has been hammering. Melania's book comes out October 8th. It is #2 on Amazon on the bestseller list, whereas Trump's also been floating a new policy idea. Finally, he says he wants to modify the 25th Amendment so you can remove the vice president.
Apparently, in Trump's world, Dems are running around with scissors looking for unsuspecting kids. It's like a horror movie, but with less logic and more orange makeup. Now here's where it gets really nuts. Grumpy Trumpy is so mad at late-night comedians for making fun of him, he wants to punish them for illegal campaign contributions to the Democrats. You know, because jokes are now considered campaign donations. What's next? Arresting clowns for tax evasion? Kimmel, being the comedy genius he is, couldn't resist picturing this scenario. He joked about late-night hosts in prison. stirring sauce and slicing garlic. Can you imagine? Conan O'Brien in a striped jumpsuit, Jimmy Fallon giggling as he peels potatoes, and Stephen Colbert giving dramatic readings of the prison menu. Now that's a Netflix series I'd binge watch. But here's the kicker, folks. While Trump's busy posting birthday wishes and ranting about imaginary Democrat surgeons, real issues are piling up faster than his legal troubles. It's like he's trying to distract us with a circus while the tent is on fire. And you know what? It kind of works. We're all so busy laughing at his latest nonsense, we almost forget about the serious stuff. From social media circus to literary showdown, the Trumps never fail to keep us on our toes. Melania is about to drop a memoir that's already climbing the charts faster than you can say be best. Meanwhile, Donald's book is sinking faster than his approval ratings. What's behind this unexpected turn in the Trump family fortunes? Folks, it looks like we've got a new contender for the title of Trump family wordsmith, and it's not who you'd expect. Melania Trump, the former first lady of designer sunglasses and stilettos, is set to release her tell-all memoir on October 8th. And let me tell you, it's already causing quite a stir. Now, you might be wondering what Melania could possibly write about. Her struggles with the Whitehouse gardening staff, the challenges of redecorating the Oval Office. Jimmy Kimmel had a field day with this one, questioning when Melania last pumped her own gas. He joked, was it 1990 or never? I mean, can you picture Melania at a self-serve station, trying to figure out which nozzle goes where?
Crowd pleaser lately. The idea that Democrats are randomly chopping off your children's private parts. When was the last time you think Melania pumped gasoline? Melania was on the campaign trail this weekend with her husband. Just kidding, we haven't seen her for weeks. It's a good thing they have a rock-solid relationship, because a lot of couples, this is the sort of thing that could result in tumult, you know?
That's a reality show I'd actually watch. But here's the kicker, Melania's book is currently sitting pretty at number 2 on Amazon's bestseller list. That's right, people are lining up to read about the life and times of Mrs. Trump. Maybe they're hoping for some juicy White House gossip, or perhaps a step-by-step guide on how to marry a billionaire. Either way, it's clear that Melania's got something that's piquing people's interest. And how's Donald Trump's latest literary masterpiece doing, you ask? Well, let's just say it's not exactly flying off the shelves. His book is languishing at number 269 on Amazon's list. Ouch, that's gotta hurt the old ego, right? It's like his book is doing about as well as his legal defense strategy. Kimmel couldn't resist poking fun at this family literary rivalry. He quipped, "It's a good thing they have a rock-solid relationship." Yeah, because nothing says marital bliss like your wife's book outselling yours by, let me do the math here, 267 spots. I can just imagine the awkward silences at the Trump family dinner table. But let's take a step back and think about what this all means. Why are people so eager to read Melania's story? Is it because they're genuinely interested in her perspective? Or is it more like rubbernecking at a traffic accident? And what does it say about Donald that his own book is barely making a blip on the radar?